From an undead rise of Dr. Sloan to the all-out battle with Geno himself, these are the top 5 best Fortnite Season 4 theories, starting off with the Halloween event. Ever since this happened to Dr. Sloan in last season's Collision, the entire community has been obsessed with the idea that she isn't dead and that this monumental character will soon make her return to the Fortnite storyline. I have made various videos proving why this has to be true, why she can't just be gone. But there's a topic of recent discussion which has really come to my attention. It's really interesting. What if this ties into next season's Halloween celebration and how it all coincides? Think about it. The character that supposedly died at the end of Chapter 2 Season 2, Midas, who we now know never died, came back in the form of Shadow Midas exactly 2 seasons later in celebration of October's iconic tradition of Halloween. Now, Sloan supposedly also died in, Season 2's end event like Midas did, and it would actually make sense if she came back in the undead form 2 seasons later. It would just be kind of a repeat of what they did last time, and with the whole chapter loop theory, seasons mirroring themselves, it makes quite a bit of sense. Now, a question that came to mind for me personally when considering this as a possibility was that there had to be a reason for her to be resurrected or still surviving, and what exactly would that be? I mean, she definitely wasn't looped like Donald did with, Midas last time, so what is the actual point here? Well, a theorist of my channel, Discord server, and also my profile picture artist Tater, brought up an absolutely amazing answer, that Sloan might use mechanical parts from the tank that she fell in, and she may actually make good use of them, allowing her to still survive, kind of like a, sort of mechanical sort of boost to herself, allowing her to have life support, kind of like Iron Man's arc reactor, but in Fortnite. I mean, an artificially kind of created energy source that allows a human to keep going, keep pursuing when they really shouldn't be. But I mean, Sloan is going to soldier on, and I really think, Fortnite taking inspiration from the arc reactor from Marvel here, it really makes perfect sense as the two companies are very tied together. And honestly, this theory, with all of the things that back it up, really, it comes together pretty well. The chapter loop thing, it will be the same thing that happened to Midas, sort of a repeat. It does make sense, and it's definitely a great thing to consider as we come to approach Season 4 of Chapter 3. Now, before we move on to our next theory, I'm giving you a chance to possibly win 3 months of Discord Nitro for completely free in my giveaway. And you can even triple that chance, and also be featured in a ton of my videos, so just let me show you how. Or if you're for some reason not interested, skip to this part of the video. Okay, for an initial giveaway entry, all you gotta do is join my Discord server, which is linked in the description and the pinned comment, and once you're in, go to the Discord channel, which is called Giveaway. From there on out, react to the message in the giveaway channel, which literally just says, react here to join the giveaway, and you're done. Your first way of entering is now locked in, and you got a chance. Now, the other ways of getting more, a better chance are a little more of a challenge, but I think will be fun for you guys to try. I am expanding my channel into 3 more teams. I already have a theorist team and a moderation team, so now I'm introducing the art and design team, the footage collection team, and the content creation team. This is all in celebration of 5k subs. We're going really big on this one, massively expanding this channel, its community, its build, to have a chance at getting into the art and design team, and also rewarding yourself a second giveaway entry that's 2 times as good of a chance on the Discord server. Go to the art team channel, post 3 of your best digital artworks or designs for submission, and they have to be original, and the top 5 contestants with the best artworks or digital designs will be rewarded with a spot in the team where their designs and drawings can be featured and credited on my channel in thumbnails, banners, whatever I might need, and they also have 2 times the chance of winning the giveaway. Now, this is only 4 people, so good luck. Next, there's the footage collection team. If there's a replay I need with a skin I don't have or a clip that I don't have access to, these guys will help me gather it. So this is going to be awesome, and it will allow people to be involved, and it will be really helpful all round. Now, of course, they'll all be credited for whatever work they may do or whatever work is showcased by them. And now, to enter this team, I will tell you how to do exactly that. Simply react to the message in the channel of my Discord server, which is in the link in the description, and it's called Footage. By doing this, you're immediately into this team, and you have 2 entries into the giveaway. Not 2 extra ones, but you have another entry into the giveaway. So you can get a maximum of 3, entries into the giveaway. Now, I'm going to tell you about one more team before we move on to our next theory. The final expansion of the channel is the content creation team. Same as the other teams, react to the message in the content team channel on the Discord server, again linked in the description, and you're again automatically in. Now the content team doesn't, allow any additional giveaway entries for this certain one, but you will get direct support from me regarding content that you create. I'll just help you with whatever content help you might need, algorithm stuff, thumbnail stuff, whatever. I just want to assist you guys and just grow our community, so this should be pretty awesome once it's done. Okay, back to theories. A character in which beholded so much destruction, power, and the ability to literally rain hell upon any reality in which she chooses, the Cube Queen is a maximum key point of interest for the Fortnite storyline community as of right now, as you might have noticed. Many actually believe that this character will not only return to the island, but that she is the same person as the Bloom Watcher, or whatever you'd like to call this woman that we see at the end of this season's trailer. They both got the blue kind of cyan looking eyes, the purpley sort of hot pinkish hair. I don't know what else these guys really have in common in regards to their appearance, but they're both female, and the concepts that the Cube Queen conveys in her song are also very similar to those of this mysterious woman, such as the line, "Everything you ever thought was true was just part of the game I've made for you." It seems as if the Cube Queen is just looking over us, watching over us in her game, and that's exactly what this, woman is doing as well. So either way, whoever's putting us in this vulnerable position or state of this party we think we're safe, they're doing a pretty good job because we're definitely not safe. This figure may even open up the 0 Points reality gateway, leaving us completely susceptible to even more ultra powerful beings attracted towards reality 0. And what if I told you that that ties in right into our next theory? The all-out elemental battle. Remember these guys, the elemental kings and queens of reality? If you don't, or you just know very little about them, click on the video in the top right hand corner of this video now, or later it will be linked in the end screen if you'd like to hear more Season 4 theories before you leave to that video. Okay, so if you're all caught up, the Cube Queen is one of 5 elemental beings. The other 4 are Ice King, Fire King, Infinity, and Midas Rex/Oro. Their story is real complicated, which again is explained in this video in the iCard. Either way, people are very much convinced on the fact that all of these elemental beings, not only Cube Queen but all of the 5 main ones, will actually make their way back to the island for yet another, war with each other. In regards to their counterparts, I don't exactly know how the Origin might feel about this. I doubt who'll get involved, or Marigold, or Aurelia, or Ice Queen. And I don't know even a Fire Queen, I doubt it. Or maybe it just hasn't been revealed yet, maybe that's for future. Surely this guy can't be single, he's an absolute Giga Chad. He built a volcano with his damn mind. And I'm sure that with a quick farewell to the Daily Bugle, he'd be more than happy to repeat that same process once more. So, bye Daily Bugle, it was fun having you for 3 seasons, but Fire King's gonna get rid of you. Please, Fire King, we need you back. Now, it's all well and good to theorize, but why would these elemental beings be residing on our island in next season anyways? We need a bit of proof, and we have a ton of proof. First of all, the Ice Moon, the Ice King's shield, and the Devourer have all been directly teased with huge topics in the game that are constantly being brought back under the spotlight in the game and the comics. And, on top of the comics, the Fire King's hybrids are visible in the Zero War Collaboration Comics issue 2. The Cube Queen is rumored to return. We have the Bloom Watcher stuff. She looks pretty identical to her. We've got the darkness in the tree. We've got Midas being confirmed to come back. So they're basically handing us the answers, straight to us. Now, there's not much to be unknown right there. It's not really an open-ended theory. There's quite a lot of evidence. But a character who I still do have quite a few questions about is Geno. The guy is kind of set in the storyline position right now, where he's mentioned several times and made out to be he's, super crucial to the future plot, and then when he actually gets revealed, the whole thing just feels a little underwhelming and open-ended. But with someone as impactful as the main damn, owner of the enemy of the entire storyline, the Imagined Order, I think there'd better be some further involvement with this man in later seasons, which is why the community assumes that at some point, the near future of Fortnite storyline will involve a face-first battle with Geno, a fight between the 7 and him, or us and him. I don't know what hope we will have lost at that point, but taking down the mostly dull, somewhat glowing man in an epic battle seems to be pretty cool, but we're likely assisted by the 7. This is not an insanely crazy or elaborate idea. It makes sense, we're going to fight the main enemy of the story, but it's cool and it has great potential because, again, I've reiterated it so many times, he owns the Imagined Order and we hate them. I mean, there's not too much to touch up upon here, it's pretty much just a battle idea, it's all pretty straightforward when it comes to the fight against Geno. But surely that's not it. Surely next season isn't just focused around war with impactful enemies. I mean, wouldn't that just be boring? Pretty basic? Why don't we fight something more on a sentient level? You know what? How about a tree of reality shifting corruption? Yep, you heard me, reality shifting corruption. Isn't reality shifting 0 point and corruption is like cubes? I pretty much just said dark and light in the same context. And whilst this may come across as quite puzzling or just in general difficult to understand, let me break this down a little more. Or maybe Donald Mustard, the creative director of Fortnite Storyline, could just do it for me. Okay, reality tree, that's literally what he treated, just in full caps. He seems pretty concerned or trying to convey the idea that there's quite a lot more of a monumental meaning to this selection of flora and the reality tree in the reality biome. I mean, who knows, maybe the resurrection from these slurp-birthing mushrooms is what will arise Sloan from the fallen, maybe that's how she comes back. And although that might not be totally accurate, it actually brings up an interesting point of the 0 point and, it is on our side, but what if the reality tree isn't? What if the reality tree is against the 0 point? The bushranger, a man or tree of the same ethnicity or locational origins as the reality tree itself, said that the whole thing is heavily related to darkness, or in his language he said darkness, darkness, big scary. I know, I sound like a 4-year-old saying that. Anyways, darkness, let's focus on that. Darkness in Fortnite is heavily related to the cubes and their queen and the origin. I mean, are we seriously just tying all of this back to this, angry chick once more? Well, no, not really. The corruption is quite an interesting idea here, and who knows, maybe by the end of the season, the, reality tree will corrupt the island with this blue grass, or every location will change between like 20 different options per game like it's been doing so far. It sounds stupid, but I really don't doubt it. After all, this is Fortnite, and if we can have The Rock, Ariana Grande, Rick Sanchez, and now John Cena in the same lobby, yes, he's actually going to be a skin, then I suggest we have some faith in Fortnite and their team. When it's in the hands of Epic, anything's possible. So many possibilities, so many open-ended questions. I guess they'll all be answered in Chapter 3, Season 4.